Greetings, I'm Eric Mehring. I'm in the Penguin Palace. Welcome. This is the first of a series on alternate tunings for the acoustic guitar. The world of alternate tunings is a great world to visit as a guitarist. Many of us stay in standard tuning, which is a wonderful, limitless place, but in alternate tuning you can really explore different voicings on the guitar, find sounds that you might not be able to find otherwise. And as a songwriter, it's really nice. You can put words on alternate tunings. It gives a different feel to the words, or you can do without words, and it's also a very interesting place to go. So, today we're going to look at the open D tuning. While knowing theory does help with alternate tunings, it's not totally necessary, but if you have some piano skills, that can certainly help. For instance, with open D, the notes in a D major chord, it helps to know that they are D, F sharp, and A. So when you look at the strings on the guitar, here we are in standard, the low and high strings, the first and sixth string, are both E's, so those need to become D. So what I'll do is tune those down. I'll take the D string, play it, until that one's in tune. Play the first string compared to the D string. Make sure those are in tune. Now, because I need an A, this B needs to become an A, so I'll play the A string. Lastly, the G needs to become an F sharp, because that's the other note in a D. So, you can actually compare it to the 4th fret of the D string if you want. See how I hold on to it so I can keep listening. Often you yank on the strings as they're going down, it gets a little of the slack out. It's a helpful trick. There we go. Now we are in open D tuning. From here, the sky's the limit. I'll show you a few of the basic chords. Some of the most useful ones, of course, as in standard, are the 1, which we call the 4, and the 5, and then the relative minor to D, which is the B minor. So let's look at all those. This is a D. This chord right here, which is the 3rd string and the 5th string. 3rd string I'm on the 1st fret, and then the 5th string I'm on the 2nd fret. It's sort of like a G that's got an A thrown in there, which makes it a little more interesting than in standard, or potentially more interesting. Just this position itself, you can get a lot of mileage out just by moving it up and down the fretboard and finding chords that sound really interesting to go along with whatever you're working on. Sometimes it helps to adjust it, like here on the 5th fret. Put them together, both on the 5th fret. You can go all the way around. It's really nice. Likewise on this chord, which is just like this one, you just bring your 2nd finger, your middle finger over to the D string, so now you're on the 3rd and 4th string. It's kind of like an A, again with some interesting other notes throwing in there, like a D. Now this again, this also, you can move it all the way up the fretboard, and each of those has a nice feel. And putting those in a progression, you know, some of those together really does some nice things. So you got that 1 and that 4 and that 5, which makes already for a nice feel. The B minor, which is up here, more or less a B minor, and none of these are exactly the... I tend to think of these chords in terms of what are they really close to right here. Right, so this is us on the 9th, our fingers on the 9th fret, 2, 4, and 6 string, and your first finger is on the 3rd string on the 8th fret. So in a progression something like this, it's a nice thing, and then it settles back down on the D. What I just did there, by the way, this is the 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th string all together on the 5th fret, which is sort of like your G here. It's got a different feel though. Very full with that G in the bass. There's your A, and that leads up to your B minor. Other things, nice things to do in this tuning, the harmonics are real nice. 7th fret, 5th. Which leads me also to one tuning thing. A nice way to check your tuning here is to take the 12th fret, if you want to check your Ds, 12th fret of the fourth string, check with the fifth fret of the sixth string. It's the same note. Or the fifth fret of the fourth string and the 12th fret of the first string. And also with A's, you can check with the fifth fret of the fifth string and the 12th fret of the second fret. That's another way to check your tuning, which is a nice way. If this is helpful to you, I highly recommend checking out Richie Haven's website, richiehavens.com. He has pictures and descriptions of using the D tuning, which he's a master of, and the positions that, like the minor position for like a G minor, and that you can use that position all up and down the fret, a seventh position like in D7, and how to find that up and down the fretboard. It's very helpful. A great thing to do if you have someone you're playing with, the Indigo Girls do this quite a bit, is to play one guitarist plays in standard, the other plays in an alternate, say in this D tuning. Try this out, it's a really great thing to do. If someone's playing, have someone strum a D, a G, and an A, and you strum D, G, and A like this. And the magic that's created between the guitars is really something else. So hopefully this is helpful to you. Please come back and see some more. In future lessons I will explore other tunings that connect to the D tuning. There's lots around that connect to the D tuning that have just slight differences that make a big difference. Sound, slight difference in tuning, and others that are quite different. So I hope this is helpful. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to be in touch. And we'll see you soon. Keep on strumming.